Hey there, Frank and Logan. This is Tristan with Big Picture SEO. I spoke to you, Frank, earlier on the phone today, and I told you I'd shoot you guys over this video, just showing you a couple of different ways you can boost your online presence, and this is that video. So I don't want to take up a lot of your time with this, so I'm just going to get straight into it. Now, the first thing that I want to say, and this is very important, is you guys need to get your website secure, and you just do that by getting an SSL certificate. It's not very hard if you Google it. It'll show you the steps, and you can get it done in like 10 minutes. But that's the very first thing you need to do. Otherwise, your website's not going to rank properly. Google won't see it as a safe option or a secure option. So that's something you guys need to get fixed. Now, before I also tell you the different things you can do, I want to show you where you currently lie in Google's ranks. So I threw in your guys' domain into this tool I use. It's called Ahrefs. It shows me a website's analytical data. And I'll get to what all of this means throughout the video, but we're just going to stick with traffic and keywords for right now. So traffic is going to be the amount of people that come on your website in a month, and here it says one. And then the keywords are going to be the words and phrases which you have placed in your website that Google deems are common search terms and you want to be ranked for and found for. So we can go in and we can see where you're getting your traffic from. So East Nashville Landscaping has a search volume of 40 people a month. You're in the 13th position. Excuse me. So which means whenever you look up East Nashville Landscaping, you'll be the 13th organic website to pop up. And this was updated 4 days ago, so you could have moved up a couple or down a couple. This usually moves day by day, and you get one person from that. And then so we got Lawn Care East Nashville, Commercial Landscaping Nashville, Tennessee, East Nashville Lawn Care. We can keep going. You got Landscapers Nashville, which is a good one here. And I was about to get to that. So you usually want to stay buyer intent and location oriented, which you have here, East Nashville, obviously. But if you service all of Nashville, you want to be ranking for the more broader terms. So Landscapers Nashville, that has more searches, and then Nashville Landscaping Companies, that's 300. And you guys are on the third and second pages or third for both, and almost the fourth for this one. Same for Landscape Companies Nashville. And we can keep going, but it's obvious that you guys do have some knowledge on keywords. It's just you're not placing them correctly within your website. So somebody like the Great House Company, which is also based in Nashville, they get 373 people a month on their website, and they're ranking with 181 keywords. So I'll show you why positioning is important. So Landscaping Nashville, that has 400 searches. They're in the second position, which means when you look that up, they'll be the second organic website to pop up. And then but this was updated the 5th, and they're the first position. I'll show you that here in a second. And they get 56 people a month from that, so it's over a 10% conversion, which is what you're looking for when you rank the 1 through 3 is a 10, and they're getting above that. So they got Landscape in Nashville, Tennessee, 300. They're in the second position, so they get 43 people a month from that. Landscape Companies Nashville, 300 again, second position, so they get 41. This is 250, 40, and I could keep going, but it gets a little tedious. But as you can see, positioning, ranking within Google's first page is very important because that's where you get all the traffic from, and that's how you can convert those into leads. So what I would do is I would rebuild. You guys should rebuild your website a little bit. Add the keywords within the pages. I'm not sure exactly where they're being found now. Probably partly on the page title here. So we got Landscape in Nashville, Tennessee Landscape Lawn. Yeah. Probably down here a little bit. I think I saw something over there. And then going through, but there's not a lot of content within your site. The more that you have, the more that you can add. So I would just go through, rebuild your site a little bit, add these top keywords that are bringing them in all this traffic to the home page. It was like 5 of them or 6 of them had 2,000 total or something like that. So we go through. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 of these total a little over 2,000. Which is something you definitely want to be ranking for these keywords, have that outreach. And then after you have started, being found for these keywords, you start ranking for those. The way that you boost yourself positioning wise is with, by bringing power back to your website. So with backlinks, and all a backlink is a link within a website that refers back to another. So for example, if I could click this link, your link here, and it would take me back to your site, that would be a backlink. And then a referring domain is just a website that has your link in it. So you have 34 websites pointing back to you with a total of 65 backlinks. And we can go in and we can see, which links are bringing you power, but it looks like none are. So Kev's Best has a 72 domain rating, but it's a no follow link, so it doesn't transfer any power. You got a blog spot here, and blogs are always good. because not only does it show Google that you're willing to give out value to the internet without asking for anything in return, but it also makes you look more credible as a person, writing informative content and then linking it back to yourself. That's always a big plus for Google's algorithm. Another blog here, blog, another blog, landscapers up, so it's a directory. Let's just go to your referring domains to get a look at actually what you have here. So Yellow Pages, Kev's Best, QTech, Gluten. I'm not sure exactly what this one is here. I'm guessing something like a directory. If we can take a look. And I'm not going to look through all of these, and I'm not going to scrutinize all of these because I don't want to take up a lot of your time again. So I'm just going to go through these really quick. So blog. I was just mostly looking to see how many blogs you had, to see how much it was built out, how much of your backlink profile was built of that. And it seems like quite a bit. So what you're really missing here is, influential links and links that have high domain ratings that are actually going to boost you. Again, like Yellow Pages, these are no follow links. If we look again, no follow. So it's not really benefiting you other than making you look more credible. It's not bringing more power to your site. So there's the type of links that you're going to need to be, targeting and making sure that you grab. And the most important things with backlinks is that they're not all, created equally. So I'm pretty sure these guys are beating you out quantity wise. I'm not saying to go out and buy 1,200 backlinks or 1,500 to beat them out with quantity, because it's the quality aspect that matters the most, with the relevancy and how authoritative the link is. So for example, if you had, like Pizza Hut, a pizza link coming back to you, and when Google indexes that, they'll see, oh, a pizza place is linking back to a landscaping company. That doesn't make much sense, so they're not going to transfer any of that power. But we can go in and we can, get an idea of how they're getting some of theirs. So if we go through, they got compostcompany.co, expertise, that's a follow too. That's a good one. It's 90 right there. Nashville, the Chamber of Commerce thing right here, so 32, that's good. Smart Reno 45, so another chamber 32. This is B boxes, Near Star. So like most of these, I don't think we've seen a no follow. That's kind of just what I'm looking for right now. Oh, they got one no follow here, iSpinage. So you got to make sure that you're getting links that are actually benefiting your website and boosting you up through the ranks. And the last thing I want to talk to you about, and just to show you real quick actually, so landscaping Nashville. This is an ad section, the map pack, and then they're the first organic listed website that pops up. But so a citation is just your business's name, address, and phone number, and it's listed exactly how it looks on the Google business page, and you put those inside of directories, which I mentioned before. So things like Yellow Pages, expertise, 3 best rated, local database, MoveZoo, contractors up. There's literally hundreds of them out there. And the more that you put yourself in, the better, because it makes you look more credible in Google's eyes again. And obviously they have to, be relevant to your industry or what your website is about, the business that you offer, the services that you offer. And that's pretty much the basics of ranking on Google. Again, the more citations that you list, the higher that you'll rise through the map pack. With the keywords, you have to add them onto your site again, rebuild it out a little bit. And don't spam. I'm not saying that, within every sentence you add like Nashville landscapers and landscaping Nashville, blah, blah, blah. You want to usually keep it like 100 to 150 words per keyword, because again, Google's algorithms are built out to deter spam and bot-like sites. So if they see that you're overstuffing with keywords, they'll just mark that as spam and they won't let you rank. You just got to be creative with the way that you write your content. Like I'll do something like, we've been landscaping Nashville for X amount of years or whatever, or Nashville landscaping like we've never seen in a title or something like that. You just don't want to overstuff with it and then get caught for for spamming with keywords. It just doesn't help. And then again, get that SSL certificate, because that's very important. And that's pretty much the basics of ranking. After that, get the backlinks. It's the quality, not the quantity. And then go list yourself some citations. So if this is something you feel like you might be interested in, I do offer these services. So you can reach back out to me at 812-827-3138. But if not, I hope you learned something here, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. Thank you for your time.